Hi guys, welcome to the channel. Welcome back. If you are not new, welcome if you are. My name is Kyra and I'm your everyday makeup maven, but we're also on a journey in beauty here on this channel. I have had a shift this year in terms of wanting to curate my collection to products that I love and not products that I just hold on to for content purposes, YouTube, TikTok, things like that. As well as I'm wanting to manage my collection a lot better, make sure everything's getting use. If it's not, it's finding a new home where it can get use. So this past weekend, I worked on a complete inventory of everything that I own after having done a pretty large declutter. A lot of it went to my girl Angela, who is Curly Girl Angela G now here on YouTube, and I'll link her down below. And I love decluttering when I know things are going to such a good home. So I'm so glad I was able to give some things to Angela. Anyhoozle, this is going to be my intro for Deck of Panning. I've been wanting to do this project for a couple of years, but I really wasn't actively panning. I was kind of panning behind the scenes, unofficially panning things that were getting close to finish. But this project is absolutely so much fun. It's created by Emily and Max here on YouTube, and I'll have her linked below, as well as the person who inspired her, who is a book talk kind of creator, and that's where the game idea came from. I also thought I live in Colorado, for those of you who don't know, and I thought the perfect cards for this game are my Grateful Dead cards that I got in Estes Park. And the reason being, these are not really that fun to play with when you're playing cards because they're just every color in the rainbow practically. And so it's harder to identify like the red and black suits and things like that. But it is perfect for this game. But either way, I think these cards are perfect for this game, and they're just going to be colorful and fun. And I do have one joker that I'm going to stick in the middle here before I shuffle up these cards while I tell you about how this panning game is played. So basically, you pick 5 cards to start. You're going to be working on 5 items at a time, and there are prompts for every card. Emily keeps all of the face cards the same throughout the year, and they have different prompts. And there are some fun ones there this year that are a little bit different in years past. I've been watching this project for quite a while, since its conception, I believe. So you pick 5 cards, you look up the prompts as they appear on the game board. The rest of the game board, or the number cards, rotate or get shuffled every month. Thank you, Emily, for that. And I'm just really excited. I am doing kind of a year-long project on my own. It was kind of a plan to pan, and then it turned into a project pan for 2024, where I'm working on certain items, using them up, as well as trying to hit at least 1 pan in as many eyeshadow palettes as possible. But I thought for an official project, let's do this one. So I'm going to cut the cards in front of you, and then we're going to choose my 5 cards here, and then I'll tell you what the prompts are. Starting with the 5 of clubs. Yes. Then we have the Ace of Diamonds. We have the 9 of Spades. We have the 2 of Diamonds. And we have the 7 of Hearts. So I'm going to go and look at the prompts and come back and tell you what they are, and then I'll go in my collection and see what I can find to correlate with these prompts, putting the deck of cards back in the box here until we have the opportunity to meet a goal and draw another card. All right, womp womp. The Ace of Diamonds is called Pick Up 2. This is an Uno reference. I believe one of her kids came up with this idea. But regardless, it means I have to draw an additional card, and that I will have 6 products in this project. So again, my cards are still in order from before, so I'm just going to take one off the top. This is the 10 of Hearts. And now I'm going to go look at the prompt. All right, I am back and I have my products chosen. I made a little mistake when it came to the Ace of Diamonds where you were supposed to pick two. This basically goes back into the deck. I mean, they all do, but I had chosen the 10 of Hearts and then I needed to pick a second card so that I had 6 prompts to work with. So I ended up drawing the 8 of Hearts. So let's talk about them one by one, what they are and what I chose. Starting with the 5 of Clubs. This one, aren't they so cute? Look at the little skeletons on this one. Anyhow, that is for a foundation. I am planning another foundation in my 2024 project, but I did make a list last night. I'm kind of trying to get organized and really just hone in and manage my collection in a way that hopefully will have less waste and, you know, just more enjoyment overall. And so I made a list of the foundations that have sunscreen in them and that are more than 1 year old, because those are the foundations I should hone in on and finish first. So one of those is the Rare Beauty Positive Light Tinted Moisturizer. I have the shade 24 in, and it does have SPF 20 in it. And honestly, I can't tell really at all where I am on this. Hopefully that will become apparent as I use more of it, but I would say I've used at least half of this. So maybe not the most visually stimulating product to pan for you guys or for me, but it does need used up. I do like this, and this is a great shade for me in the springtime. So I have that, and I would like to finish that one. That'll be the goal. For the 10 of Hearts, the prompt is nostalgic. And so a nostalgic product for me is Hoola Bronzer. And this one is pretty new. My daughter had copped the palette that I had that had Hoola along with some blushes in it. And then at that point, I purchased the full size, which is this one. But then I ended up getting in PR one of the little duos that has Hoola and Shelly in it. And this one just isn't getting any love right now. So my goal for this one, I think, will be to use it 20 times. So I will just track that by tally. And then the 8 of Hearts, the cute little dead bears on here, which was the second one that I chose for the pick 2 Ace of Diamonds. The prompt for this one was eyeshadow. And again, I am panning eyeshadows in my other project, specifically palettes, a couple at a time, just trying to hit pan on at least one shade. But one product I know I need to make use of this year before it goes bad is this Charlotte Tilbury Eyes to Mesmerize. This is an old one. At the point that I purchased this, it was still called Marie Antoinette. Now it's called Oyster Pearl. It's the same shade, but it is starting to get dry in there. I think I need to mix it up a little bit and then get some use out of it. And I think I'm gonna go with a 20 usage goal on this one as well. The 9 of Spades, that was a little bit difficult. Here's the card. The 9 of Spades prompt is cities, as in inspired by or name of a city. And I was going through my drawers and I found that I have this e.l.f. putty blush in the shade Tahiti. This is one of their regular putty blushes. It's a beautiful kind of strawberry pink shade. I want to get some use on this. I've only used it a couple of times. So let's go for 10 uses on this one. I feel like that's going to be challenging enough. The putty bronzer formula, at least, is never my favorite formula. And of course, the putty blushes are very similar. But I think 10 will be challenging enough, especially because I am also panning the Tower 28 Beach Please blush in Magic Hour. So, and I'm panning a liquid blush as well. So using this shade Tahiti 10 times should be enough of a challenge. And then it will get a little love and go back into my collection. allegedly, unless I don't like it. The Two of Diamonds right here. Aren't these just fun? The Two of Diamonds is representing another project. And one of my favorite projects that I see here on the tube every year is the Graveyard Project pan. And they have two types of products in there: Collecting Cobwebs, which is just a product that's not getting used enough. And then they have Graveyard products, which are products that you've tried panning before but didn't meet your goal on. So I decided to pick a Graveyard product for myself, and it's this one right here. Again, it's getting older in my collection and I want to get some use on it. I am also panning another cream bronzer in my year-long project, but I have the whole year for that, and that one's getting very, very close to finish. So this is the Tarte Sea Breezy Cream Bronzer in the shade Seychelles. This is the mini of this product. It's discontinued, etc. But I had tried to hit pan on this before. Really love this product, so it won't be hard to use, but I would like to meet my original goal and hit pan on this cream bronzer. And then lastly, for the Seven of Hearts, cute little bears here, is the Easy Peasy Lemon Squeezy prompt, which is something that's easy to pan, almost like a gimme product. And for me, I'm going to use the e.l.f. Glow Reviver Lip Oil in the shade Jam Session. And as you can see, it was kind of on its side before I went down to grab this, but there's not much left in here at all. I love this lip oil formula. This one lives down in my kitchen so that when I'm cooking and things like that, I can apply this to my lips. And it's just a great My Lips But Better shade. So I am going to put this in the project for Easy Peasy Lemon Squeezy and just finish it up. So those are the 6 products that I'm starting out this project with. This project goes from January 20th to December 20th. It is now like March 4th. So I will still update later this month, but you know, not a ton of progress probably will be seen. I just wanted to go ahead and jump in on this project. All of the information on this project will be linked down below, as well as those creators that inspired or created this project. Thank you to Emily and Max for such an amazing project. I just think this is the most fun project I've ever seen created, and I've been watching it for years and just really enjoying it. So had to join in. I'm trying to, you know, make a little shift here on the channel and, you know, more about using what we have and less about purchasing makeup. And honestly, there's not a lot of makeup out there that tempts me anymore. Let me know if you have any video ideas or requests in regards to how to use what you have, things like that. Happy to film things like that. I'm still going to film things like get ready with me's and stuff because I just enjoy doing that. And of course, I'm not always using my panning products because I have a full dresser of makeup back here, but I'm really excited about this project. Hope you are too, and I will see you in the next one.